Welcome to the Budget Staff Training Series that was created to provide you with a resource to assist you with budget development. This tutorial is about mandates for the county budget. Once you've completed this tutorial, you should have a better understanding of the state and county mandates for the budget, as well as other influences that address best practices for budget development. Let's get started. The County Budget Act is outlined in Chapter 1, Division 3, Title 3 of the State of California Government Code. The Act outlines matters concerning county budget matters and applies to counties, dependent special districts, and other agencies whose affairs and finances are under the supervision and control of the County Board of Supervisors. The County Budget Act is specific about deadlines for the county budget. Some deadlines for the county include the requirements that the CEO receive budgets from departments and compile their requests by June 10th of each year. Additionally, the Act also requires that a public hearing be conducted no less than 10 days after the posting of the recommended budget. The recommended budget must be presented and approved by the board by June 30th of each year. Final adoption of the budget with board resolution and the conclusion of any public hearings must be completed by October 2nd of each year. The County Budget Act also requires that all counties adopt a balanced budget. This means that all financing sources, including fund balance availability, must equal total financing uses. Funds with negative equity will have an impact on the department's budget development. To assist counties with budget development, the State Controller's Office has developed a county budget manual. This manual provides guidance about the mandates for developing the budget and includes the schedules that must be completed by counties annually and submitted by December 1st of each year. Budgets must also be in compliance with the State Controller's accounting standards and procedures for counties. There are standards established for the funds and accounts used in the budget document and special rules for enterprise funds and internal service funds. An example would be that the internal service funds must operate under full cost recovery. Additionally, there are limitations on the types of contributions that an internal service fund can receive from the general fund. These rules can have an impact on how the Internal Service Department develops its rates and prepares its annual budget. The county requirements are a little different from the state. The board requires that a budget be adopted annually. Additionally, the board established Ordinance 442, which makes the CEO responsible for the budgetary matters, including the development of budget instructions, policies, and targets, as well as the presentation of board recommendations to the board for approval. Ordinance 440 also has a budget impact. It does not allow positions to be filled until authorized in a department budget and approved by the board. This can be accomplished through the annual budget process, the quarterly budget update process, or via the Form 11 process. The exception would be for positions that do not require additional funding. The board has given HR the authority to process positions not approved by the board in the department budget. These requests must be reviewed and approved by the executive office. Some other influence include the National Advisory Council on State and Local Budgeting Practices and the Government Financial Officers Association. Both provide guidelines for best practices for budget development. The Government Financial Officers Association, or GFOA, also has budget presentation awards program that counties and cities and municipalities can choose to participate in. The drive to maintain a structurally balanced budget also influences budget development. A budget that is structurally balanced has recurring expenditures that are equal to or less than recurring revenues. A structurally balanced budget supports financial sustainability for multiple years into the future. In review, the state has requirements for budget development, content, and submission. The county has ordinances related to responsibilities for budget and positions. Best practices, although not mandatory, provide guidance and emphasize a long-term approach to budgeting. Would you like to learn more about the budget development process? Please visit the base website where this tutorial is located. At that website, you can locate other resources, including other budget development tutorials, user guides, and job aids.